Hey Divas, welcome or welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video. And today let's go ahead and get these paychecks budgeted out for the month of August. So if you like sinking funds, cash stuffing, budgeting, planning, organization, every and all things that have to do with your money, I would love for you to subscribe. But more importantly, girl, do not move. All right, girl, how are you doing? It is August. I'm excited. And today, just like I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and budget for our first paycheck. We're in August. So the first paycheck pay period is going to be from the 1st. Girl, I got to do the 1st to the 5th. That's pretty much always going to be the same for me, okay? Now, I have this handy dandy monthly budget sheet right here with all my due dates. And so it's going to be easier for me just to go in and write the bills on the week that it's due. All right, it'll just be easier for me to do that. So the first thing before we do that is I'm going to go ahead and write my income out. Let me go ahead and get that done, and I'm going to get my income right from my monthly snapshot page that we filled out during my monthly budget setup. Okay, so these are my 3 incomes that I get at the beginning of the month. That's our standard, like W-2 income. And then for the first week, I'm bringing in some of my sinking funds, okay? So the sinking funds I'm bringing in are my football, my kids' football dues sinking funds. And for that, I'm gonna go to my sinking funds tracker so I can know exactly how much that is. And where is football? Okay, $334, okay? $334. And that's the only extra income that I'm bringing in the first week, the 1st or the 5th, just to make sure. Yep. I don't have any other additional sinking funds for this first week. So let's go ahead and add this up and see what my income is for the first week in August. Okay, so on my monthly snapshot, I said my projected income is $15,053, but only for the first week, I'm only gonna be using, oops, my girl, I'm gonna light this one off. But for the first week, I'm only using the income that we receive in the first, and my football, the soccer, the sinking funds, because that's due the first week of the month. So now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna write the bills that are due the first week, the 1st through the 5th. So let me go ahead and fill those in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so for the first week in August, these are all the bills that I have due, from my mortgage, Netflix, down to some debt. My kids, they have a lot of fees, and they're a lot of fee heavy this first couple of days. My football fee, my son's football fee, my daughter has a soccer tournament, and then I'm paying monthly payments for her actual soccer fee, insurance, and I have a leadership program. Everything in here I talked to you guys about during my monthly setup. So for the first week of the month, I'm spending $6,318. Okay, so let me just subtract that from my projected income. It was $7,506. Okay, so now we're going to bring that down to long-term savings. I'm not going to do anything this week. So that is a 0 for contributions. Okay, so now we're just going to bring that same $7,506 over. So now I'm going to fill in my variable expenses, and then we can talk about it. Okay, next for our variable expenses. Unlike my bills, these are the categories I can control on how much I spend. So let me walk you through. So for allowances, we're going to do $232 this week. Groceries, $600. This is for the month. Also with allowances, this is a little high because my husband and I get $30 a week, but he's been getting his entire month at one time. So that's why this number is also high. The groceries is what I'm gonna have for the entire month. Eating out, 40, household 40, gas 60, miscellaneous $100. Beauty, coffee, kids. The kids go back to school this week, so I'm gonna give them $10 a week for their lunch accounts. And because it's still the first week, just in case I have to get anything if I'm missing, I want to go ahead and just have $50 here. Fun, $100. This is for the month. Fun includes if I'm going out even to grab a drink or something with my girlfriends. Anything that's entertainment, I categorize as fun. Shopping, I always have a shopping budget of $200 because I want to be real with my budget. If I see something, especially on sale, because you know your girl like a sale, I want to make sure I always budget something for that. I'm not going out looking to buy things, but if I see something, I want to make sure I give myself some kind of parameters to work within. So for my available expenses, it's gonna be $1,512. Again, that seems high because I'm accounting pretty much for a lot of these categories for the entire month, okay? So now let's come down to the sinking funds and savings challenges. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in to see what I'm gonna be cash stuffing this first week. Okay, so for my sinking funds and savings challenges for the first week in August, I'm going to be stuffing my travel binder, $401, and my holiday binder, $215. So that adds up to $616. And once I subtract that from my leftover, I have $5,378. So now let's bring that down to additional debt and savings. Okay, so I'm not doing anything additional debt or savings. I don't typically do it the first week because I have to manage my income throughout the entire month. So I'm gonna just roll over the $5,378 into my next pay period, okay? So this is what I'm budgeting for the first week in August. Okay, so let's just go ahead, now that we got this done, let's go ahead and put in the, I'm gonna do my cash envelope breakdown. Okay, so all the categories are completed. I did all the denominations, broke everything out. Just want to quickly show you guys a couple things. So I've told you this in the past, but if you're new here, so something like miscellaneous, even though I'm budgeting $100, this week I'm only taking out $10 worth of cash, okay? Because miscellaneous, I could probably charge something on a card or something like that. So just because I have a total amount doesn't mean that I'm gonna actually pull all the cash for it at one time. So this is my cash envelopes that I'm gonna carry in my wallet. And down here is the breakout for my sinking funds and savings challenges. So all in all, this week, I'm gonna be withdrawing $1,533. Here goes all the breakdown. All you do is just add up the total of denominations on the bottom, and then you'll have your total. Then I have my little teller slip here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out. So I need, okay, so that's all set. We're good to go. So we are good for the first week of August. I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and get the money out for all of my envelopes and savings challenges. And if you haven't seen the other videos of me setting up the month, that is up and live. And then also closing out the month with my sinking funds and savings challenges, okay? So if you stayed to the end and you haven't subscribed to your girl, why haven't you? You know, you're feeling me, I'm feeling you. We might as well go ahead and commit to one another. It is free for you, but it means so much to me. So I would love to have you part of my channel. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.